Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Marcy, and I just wanted to say hi and kind of update you on where we're going with putting together a spreadsheet. We can all update our full-time Palm Beach virtual students and then take a look at that and see how they're doing. So over the last few days, my brain has been working away, and I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll construct this list, and in the list we'll have a parent email. And once we have this parent email and we have this list set up the way I have it, I'll go ahead and send out a mail merge every week to let them know how they're doing in their full-time courses with Palm Beach Virtual. Now, I do know as we start this that we're going to find hiccups along the way. It's kind of inevitable. So what I'd like to do is kind of just start and see how week 1 goes, and then from there I can see where the issues are going to pop up. One thing that I'd like you to do when you come in here, because this is what you're going to do, is you're going to fill in this sheet with information that we talked about from that tab in your VSA tab that we put together for your full-time tracking. We're going to go in here and we'll add their grades. Now notice that it's English language arts, and it's just math, it's just science, it's social studies. Others are for our electives. And sometimes, like I have a student under other, I have to use economics and U.S. history because they're taking 2 social studies courses. So, be prepared that we're going to have an issue where maybe I have to add another column for somebody. But I have 3 columns for other, and some students won't have anything there. So their electives, their second science class, their second social studies class. I want you to use the exact verbiage that's right here. Thank you to Sarah for coming in here and helping me kind of get this a little bit more organized. If we use the same verbiage, it's going to be really easy and it'll come up nice in a mail merge. So yes, it might say English here, but when you come down here and you copy this, like I did for social studies, I took this, right click copied, and I pasted here. Then I can change it to whatever social studies class they're in. I don't have this student, so I went down here. This student, I changed it. Instead of social studies, I put U.S. history. This student completed 1 assignment and submitted history one, and it's going to be, I'm sorry, it sounds weird here, but it's going to fit into a mail merge. So 1 assignment, which I need to take the S off. There's 1 hiccup. All right. Submitted in an overall average of 23. I changed it to yellow. That's going to catch my eye. I know the student's off pace. So there's going to be 2 colors in here, yellow or gray. So if they're on pace, let's just leave gray. And if they're yellow, then I know that they're off pace. Then here I did the same thing for my economics course. I copied it. I changed the word to economics. I put 2 assignments, submitted in an overall grade of 98%. So same verbiage. You just change a couple of things, and then it's going to fit into my mail merge. And I promise once I have the draft of the mail merge done, I'm going to send everybody a copy because I'd like your opinion, because it's really coming from all of us. So this student right here is probably going to get something from English and math and science and social studies, and maybe there's no electives, or maybe there are courses in FLVS, which is an issue, I know. I'm working on that one. The only thing we can work on right now, though, are the courses that we can see. So I want you to fill in your students, and I want you to fill in how many assignments they did this week and their overall average. So let me show you back my tab from what we did before. Remember the full-time tracking? You might or might not have, because I don't think I brought it up back then. Change the tab so that you add the number of assignments submitted this week. So remember, if you want to edit this, click Edit, and go into here and add the number of assignments submitted this week, and then you could take the rest of the stuff off. If you have too much stuff, it makes it kind of difficult to find what you want. We're going to try with number of assignments submitted this week and their average for the course. Keep in mind that this is probably going to change over the next 2 weeks as I figure out what works and what doesn't work. And your opinions mean so much to me. So please go ahead and put anything in here in this edit column. So like I had to type this up one by one. It didn't come to me in a spreadsheet. So there's a possibility there's a typo in here. I did lock this so you can't touch this, but you could add a comment here. Say, hey, Marwan's name is spelled incorrectly and he's in the 11th grade. So any comments, please add them in here. And then after we get this cleaned up, this will disappear from our sheet. Notice here's Marwan. He's a senior. He has no classes with us. So he's going to graduate with us. We're going to find that as we go through here, and then we're going to start to weed out who we need to contact and who we can contact with what information. And then I might even need some help from you guys too to look up some of the FLVS courses, and we could split that up evenly between people that have access to that specific student. So first let's start with this. You put in your grades for math or science. Remember, copy from here, right click copy, right click paste, and then change these numbers in here. That way everybody stays the same and it'll work out really well for a mail merge, hopefully. So that's the best I've got right now. I'd like you to start on this today. If you could get their grades in here sometime by tomorrow morning. I will be in the office all day tomorrow morning, but I will look through it and see if it's worth a mail merge this week or if I want to do the mail merge the first time next week once I see what we have. Thanks and have a great day.